So, the big open beta is here, and there's been a little bit of a controversy um, with it in regard to the new monetization that was added into the game. So, they've added in, first off, they added in this little monthly subscription thing. And you get various monthly rewards from that, as well as like some cosmetics and some double prize pass XP and double ranked mode chests and stuff like that. And people are a little meh about it. This isn't the big controversy though, and I'm not honestly not a big fan of this. This doesn't seem very useful to me. But this isn't the big controversy. The big controversy has been the prize pass, and more importantly, the expansion packs they've added to the game. So, it was never really explained to people how people would get how they would add new cards and stuff fully, and how they decided to do that is through the like battle pass system here. I guess you get expansions the more you level up. So for the first level, which we have here, we get little Vanessa expansion, which adds these cards here. And people are worried that this game is paid to win now, because you have to get the paid tier of the pass in order to get these. The top part here, these are all the free tier, the battle pass. Bottom part here, this is the this you have to pay for, and it's the only way to get these new expansion packs. And so people are a little bit worried that this game could become free to play. And I mean, not free to play, freaking pay to win. The opposite of free to play, pay to win. Because some people have been complaining about a few of the items, saying that they're a little strong. Like Cold Room, for example, I hear is a very, very strong item. Because it literally it charges off your enemy's items and it freezes for 1 second. It's just, here, that one's very, very strong. I hear Death Charge is very, very strong. I'd be definitely interested to try out this weapon when we start aiming a bit. But I think at the moment, I agree with a lot of the sentiment. I agree that it's kind of sucky that you have to pay money to get these expansions, and so with these expansions you can toggle them on and off, right? So you don't have to play with them. You can toggle them on and off. But from what I understand, even if regardless of whether you have the expansions or not, you still fight people that can have the expansions. So you can't opt out of this content. This is not like Super Auto Pets where in Super Auto Pets, each expansion is its own separate pack. And when you play that expansion pack, you only fight people using that pack. So if there's a crazy busted build in one pack, you don't have to fight against that if you're playing like if you're just playing the default base pack you get when you play the game. But here you're forced to engage with these items. So you are put in a scenario as a player where, well, if these items are good, I have to pay for the battle pass. Like I have to spend money if I want to win. I have to pay for the battle pass in order to get the expansions, right? And in its current implementation, we only have a handful of packs, right? And the trade-off for having but they plan to keep adding these every like month or so. So in the future, this will be a scenario where we'll have a bunch of different packs to toggle on and off, right? So I feel like when you're at that point, this would be a bit more balanced. But at the current moment, it definitely feels a little sucky. It feels a little sucky as someone who bought the game in the closed beta, and I don't even get access to this. I had to pay extra money to get the paid pass just so I could show these new items off to you guys. But I feel like I think they need to implement a system like Super Auto Pets where if I toggle Mysteries of the Deep here, if I turn it on, I only fight other Vanessas that have Mysteries of the Deep turned on. I think that would have. I think that would help players stop worrying about the game being paid to win, because there is a trade-off to enabling these packs. There are about 100 items in the Bazaar for each character, so when you add these packs, you're adding all of these items to your pool, and you're decreasing your chance of getting other strong items. So if I wanted to go for like a Lang John build, it would be harder for me to find upgrades. It would be technically harder for me to find upgrades to the Lang John, because this pack adds a Plumbing Primordial and Submersible as weapons and stuff. So we have a technically decreased chance to find the weapon that I want. And when there are multiple hero expansions, then I think that balances things out a little bit when you're adding multiple packs in together. But at the moment, it feels very... I think at the moment it kind of sucks, but in the future it might be better. I hope... I don't mind them charging money for packs inherently if they do the super auto pet system, where if you have a pack enabled, you can only fight players with that pack enabled. I think that would be a good solution. Because, like, I like the idea of constantly getting new items to play with. That sounds great. That sounds fun. But it sucks that free-to-play players are just basically giving the middle finger here, and they're just, oh, nope, we can't buy anything. And they also think Raynad has done one of the lead developers of the game has done a really bad job at communicating with people about being mad about these things. And he said some very silly things in the Discord that although I understand from a developer perspective, I would also be a little nervous and stressed if I had the player base being angry at me, because like most people were talking civilly, but there have been a few people who have been a little ridiculous in the Discord and stuff, and I can understand freaking out a bit over that. But at the end of the day, I do agree about one thing that he said. It's boy who cried pay to win, the least honest of all game feedback. I encourage everyone to vote with their wallet, because it's the only way they can see the truth in this topic. So if people are mad about this, I think they should vote with their wallet and just not play the game and buy the packs, and hopefully they'll change monetization and stuff. But there is one good thing about this change. If we go back here, so in the closed beta, the ranked tickets used to be a massive pain in the butt to get. A massive pain in the butt. You would have to get 10 wins in unranked to get a ranked ticket. It was the only way to get them. But now in the prize pass, in the free tier, you just get a whole bunch of tickets. Like the first level is 2 tickets, the second level is 2 tickets. 2 tickets, 2 tickets, 2 tickets. A ticket and a chest. Tickets. You're gonna be showered in tickets if you just do like dailies and stuff. Something I forgot to mention earlier. There are daily challenges and stuff that we're going to see which honestly, looking at these, we could easily do these 4 on stream easily. Taking 3,000 damage, we'll do in a run. 10 items that cost $10 or more, we can do in a run. 2 multi-class items we can do in a run. All of these are things we could achieve in probably one run. So yeah. So overall, I think it's a mixed bag. I think in the future, when there's a bunch of packs, this will be better. But I still think that they should do what Super Auto Pets does, where if you have someone with a pack enabled, you just have to fight that guy with the pack. You can only fight players that have the pack enabled. And I think that would be the best way to go about things in the future. But I do like the change here where they added the ranked tickets to the free battle pass. I think that was a massive change. I think it's a really, really good change. So overall, mixed bag. No, mixed bag overall. I'm glad that I don't have to get 10 wins for a ranked ticket. But it sucks that free-to-play players just have to choose between, do I want good items or not at the moment, because we only have a few packs. Yeah, I think Super Auto Pets definitely did it better. I think that would ease the worries of many players, and it would make the game not feel like it's pay to win. Because like as a content creator, I'm also putting that in. As content creators, we're also putting that in the awkward spot where like we need to buy the new expansions now because we want to show off the new content. And when I think it's a little silly that you have to pay real money for these, that you can't use gems. That's another thing. You can't use gem to buy these. I think you have to pay real money, which I think is very, very silly. But yeah. Anyway, since we have a bunch of rank tickets, why don't we hop right in the rank, everybody?